come walk with me. How often have you thought of how much your body and brain do for you each day? Let's start now and thank our bodies and brains for the innumerous things they do for us every day. This is Thinking on the Move, where we work our brains and our bodies at the same time. And the idea is that we can keep our whole selves healthy and active so that we can live the life that we want for as long as possible. We'll start by going side to side, and if you want to challenge yourself, get down lower, or you can stand up straight and tall. Cross your arms in front of each other and switch off which one goes first. We do this because we are activating both hemispheres of our brain. And it's also bilateral stimulation. I'm Kim, and thank you for being here. We also always start with a youth connection. And this time I'm going to ask you to think of a Thanksgiving memories from your youth. Something like maybe a special Thanksgiving that you remember. Where were you? Did you go someplace? Or were you maybe at home? Who were you with? Did you have some of your favorite foods, and what were they? What did you do to prepare? Or maybe you had to do some things for afterwards, like cleaning up. What special traditions did you have? Or maybe did you have any special traditions? Take a moment and offer thanks for one of those things that was special to you about that Thanksgiving. Keep going. The synergy is working. So the synergy comes from working the brain and body at the same time. And that is my theory, that you get a multiplied effect when we're working both of them. All right, we're going to walk in place while I explain the next activity. And this is one of the most anti-aging activities that you can do. Maybe I've heard that it was the most anti-aging activity that you can do. And it's called a deep squat. And so I'm going to move back so you can see me. Okay. And normal aging shrinks our brain, and exercise and learning grow and strengthen our brain. So we're learning as we go. It's like a brainy squat. Your challenge here is to memorize this list of Thanksgiving items: turkey, pilgrim, mashed potatoes, gravy, stuffing, cranberries, pumpkin pie, whipped cream. Okay, I'll say them one more time. Turkey, pilgrim, mashed potatoes, gravy, stuffing, cranberries, pumpkin pie, and whipped cream. Can you remember that list now? Try and repeat it. Okay, I'm going to stand up. I stand up kind of slowly with that. Okay, so way to go. We're going to move to hamstring curls. And if you remembered the whole list, good for you. There were 8 items on the list. If they weren't in the exact order, that's okay. you're still working on your memory and moving your brain. So that's what the intention is. And we're going to check in on that list again at the end. If you want to continue to work on your body and brain at the same time and get the maximum health effects, then please consider subscribing. Just click the button. Now we're going to do some mental math. You invite 14 guests to your Thanksgiving dinner. If each guest brings 3 side dishes, but 2 guests forget to bring theirs, how many side dishes will there be in total? $36 side dishes. That is a lot. All right, our next one is you need 2.5 cups of cranberries for each batch of cranberry sauce. If you make 8 batches, how many cups of cranberries do you need? $20 cups. You might notice that this is the Thanksgiving edition of Thinking on the Move. You're making stuffing for 12 people. If each person eats 1.75 cups of stuffing, how many cups do you need altogether? $21 cups. There are 12 dinner rolls in a pack. If you buy 5 packages and eat 8 rolls before dinner, how many dinner rolls do you have left? $52. That's a lot. You have 5 cups of gravy. If each person at the table uses half a cup, how many people can have gravy? $10. You have 5 types of pies: apple, pumpkin, pecan, cherry, and blueberry. If you have 3 of each type and give away 4 pies, how many pies do you have left? 11. All right, that was our mental math. Now we are going to be walking up and back, and up and back. And we have some 5 things games. These are creativity, and we'll take turns when we're doing them. What are 5 things that you would find in a turkey's suitcase? A pair of stylish sunglasses to avoid being recognized. Your turn. A map to the nearest turkey paradise resort. A tiny feather comb. A disguise kit to avoid being recognized. A VIP ticket to the Gobble Gobble Music Festival. The reason we go up and back is because we're working our bodies in a little different way than we normally do with everyday walking, but also the backwards motion is good for our balance. And as we age, it's good to work on that. And we're using those backup muscles. Okay, what 5 things would you find in a pilgrim's hat? A miniature Thanksgiving feast. a tiny compass for navigating new lands, a secret stash of pumpkin spice, a small scroll of pilgrim jokes, a mini turkey call. All right, you're doing great. Just keep going. We got some more of these. What 5 things would you find in the cornucopia on the dinner table? A phone charger for those food pics, a tiny trampoline for the cranberries, a keep calm and gobble on sign, a family of mice preparing for their own tiny feast, a mini disco ball for after dinner dancing, what 5 things would you find in the gravy boat? A tiny rubber ducky taking a gravy bath, a life jacket for the turkey, a small treasure map leading to the best leftovers, a miniature yacht for sailing the gravy seas, a note that says, "Help, I'm drowning in deliciousness." Okay, and we have one more of these 5 things games. What 5 things would you find in the pumpkin pie? A tiny pair of sunglasses for the whipped cream to stay cool, of course. A miniature hammock for that post-dinner nap. A small parade float for the pie to participate in the Thanksgiving Day parade. A tiny chef's hat for the pie's creator. And a sign that says, "No pumpkins left behind." All right, well, we're better together, so I really appreciate you being here with me as we prepare for Thanksgiving. It's a busy, busy time of year. I hope that you can feel the gratitude that I'm sending from me to you. Okay, it's time for us to do our re-squat and see if you can remember the 8 Thanksgiving items. Okay, how'd you do? I think I did okay. They are turkey, pilgrim, mashed potatoes, gravy, stuffing, cranberries, pumpkin pie, and whipped cream. Okay, if you got them, that's great. If you didn't, it's also okay. At least you are moving your brain and moving your body, which will help us. If you consistently exercise, it does help to increase cognition. It's time for heel digs. In heel digs, you just put one heel out in front of you. We do these as we quiet down. And this is a quiet connection. And for our Thanksgiving edition, of course, we are going to do thankfulness or gratitude. So I will give you some time to list the things that you are grateful for. practicing gratitude has so many extra benefits. It can really be an instant mood booster and calmer. So I use it all the time. And of course, in this Thanksgiving holiday, it's perfect. Consistency is our magic multiplier. And this time of year is very tough because of how busy it is. But give yourself the gift of active wellness. Try and do one of these 4 times a week. You'll feel more energized, organized, and focused, and you'll be able to give your energy and attention where it is needed most. And especially in this holiday season time, that's so important to take care of yourself. And these don't take very long. They're about 15 minutes and some are less. And even if you could only do 1, I like to do 2 or more, but if you could only do 1, then that is great. It's 15 minutes is way better than not doing anything. And it's gonna, 15 minutes is enough. It is enough to help boost yourself. All right, well, you did it. We moved, we breathed, we gave thanks for our bodies and our minds, and we did it together. And so I thank you again for thinking on the move. And if you're ready, you can do another quick workout right now. Just click the button.